Based on the analysis performed, cyan Moroni is the source of the blood indicated on that sample taken from the black t-shirt.
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, you used a mathematical analysis also. And is it correct? What was the, you said the sample occurs randomly in approximately 1 in 73.9 quadrillion unrelated individuals.
That's correct.
Now, would you explain to the jurors what that means and how it means this is cyan Moroni's blood on the long sleeve black t-shirt?
Sure. So as I mentioned, my job as a DNA analyst is to take the evidence and the known sample from the victim and the suspect and to make a conclusion. So in this circumstance, I determined that the evidence matched the known of cyan Moroni. So in order for me to further validate that match, we have to assign a statistical number to it. So basically what this number means is that what is the random match probability of ever seeing the same profile again in the world. And that chance, that probability of ever finding that sample again randomly is 1 in 73.9 quadrillion.
I'll show you what's been marked for identification as State's Exhibits 55 through 58. And I'd call your attention to the photographs of hands and also a person in a black long sleeve t-shirt. Tell us if you recognize whose hands those are and who's wearing the bloody black long sleeve t-shirt.
I do.
And who's the person, whose hands do those belong to?
Mr. Lambert, the defendant.
And who was wearing the bloody shirt that was photographed?
The defendant was.
When you got there, what did you observe on the defendant's hands and on his shirt?
It appeared to be blood.
And did Detective Stump take photographs of the defendant's shirt, bloody shirt and hands?
Yes, ma'am.
What else did appear on the hands? Is there any sign of that they appear to be white?
Yeah, it looked like there may have been.
And would you tell the jurors, you've seen the photographs now?
Yes.
You saw the defendant's hands and body size at the time, is that right?
Yes, I did.
What was wrong with the camera and how did it distort the size and the shape of the defendant and his defendant's hands?
It looks like it stretched out somewhat. I don't know if that was the camera or just the way it was printed. Maybe the aspect of the picture is skewed.
So is it correct, although the photographs depict the blood, that in these photographs the defendant looks like a long, a very, 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 very tall, really, really thin person, and likewise with his hands, they look very, very long and very, very thin, correct?
Yeah, it looks like that on all pictures.
The evidence in this case is that the defendant actually was 5'11" tall and 195 pounds. Does that appear consistent with what he really appeared without the photographic distortions?
Yes.
When you see her coming, you said you saw her coming down the stairs?
Right, correct.
What was going on when you arrived there?
She turned up front porch light on. She walked down her front steps. Her front steps are three, and then you step up onto the porch. And I remember this because I was there several times. She came walking down the front steps. She was going across the road. And that's when you all were calling me. That's when everything went south. I had no freaking clue what was happening to me. And it still hasn't.
I mean, by your own admission, you haven't really had that much to drink.
No.
So why do you think that is? Why do you think you can't remember that?
Everybody's telling me what happened. I didn't see her do anything.
How do you feel now Cyan's dead?
That I'm the one that's supposed to have done that.
I'm asking you, do you know that that's why we're here, right? That she is passed. Was you aware of that?
No, they didn't tell me that out there. Well, that was my girl. We were going over there to have a good time tonight. That was my freaking girl. That was my girl. I loved her. day I neglected my own kids for her. And they tell me I'm done. There's no way. There's no way. As much as I care about her, there's no way. There's no way.
Had you and her discussed marriage or anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
Had y'all gotten as far as actually setting an engagement?
No.